Good morning, St. Mark's. We're the Ramos family, and my husband's family have been members or have been attending St. Mark's since 1979. We thought we'd do something a little different today and start off with a book.
For today's Manna, I went with a book called Because a Little Bug Went Ka-Choo, and it seems a little bit apropos for certain times. It is a book made by or written by Rosetta Stone. I think most of you could probably surmise that the nom de plume is for Dr. Seuss. This is one that he did before. So anyway, let's go into the book. Because a little bug went ka-choo. Yeah. You may not believe it, but here's how it happened. One fine summer morning, a little bug sneezed. Ka-choo! Because of that sneeze, a little seed dropped. Because that seed dropped, a worm got hit. Because he got hit, the worm got mad. Because he got mad, he kicked a tree. Because of that kick, a coconut dropped. Because that nut dropped, a turtle got bopped. Because he got bopped, that turtle named Jake fell on his back with a splash in the lake. Splash! Yeah. Because of that splash, a hen got wet. Because she got wet, the hen got mad. Because she got mad, the hen kicked the bucket. Because of that kick, the bucket went up. Because it went up, the bucket came down. Because it came down, it hit Farmer Brown, and that bucket got stuck on his head. Because it got stuck, Farmer Brown phoned for help. Because of his phone call, policemen came speeding. Because they were speeding, they hit a big stone, so one policeman flew up all alone. Because he flew up, he had to come down. And because he came down on the boat Mary Lou, and because he hit hard, he went right on through. He made a big hole in the boat Mary Lou. Because of that hole, the boat started to sink. Because it was sinking, well, what do you think? Everyone started to yelp, and Mrs. Brown called on the phone for more help. Because of her phone call, more help came fast. They tied a strong rope to the Mary Lou's mast. Because of that rope, the boat didn't go down, but it had to be fixed, so they started for town. And because they went there, it's true, I'm afraid, they ran right into a circus parade. And that started something they'll never forget. And as far as I know, it's going on yet. And that's how it happened. Believe me, it's true. Just because, a small bug went ka-choo. Hopefully that teaches a little bit of cause and effect. And one of the things is that anybody can see, that little bug sneeze and set up all these random events, culminating in some large event. So, for today's scripture, I'm going to read James 4 verses 13 through 15, and it goes like this. Come now, you say, today or tomorrow we'll go into such a town and spend a year there and trade and make profit. Yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is life, and what is your life? For you are in the midst of that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we will live and do this or that. Way back, it all started because of a sneeze. Do you ever consider the sneezes in your life that bring a chain of far-reaching events? Who had ever thought the desire of Christopher Columbus, by the way, to find the new trade route would end up with a newfound continent for multiple nations? Yeah. Whoever thought that a prayer meeting in a Bible college would lead to a movement which would lead to an outpouring that would reach around the world, affecting millions of people? In the story, who would have thought a bug sneezing would create a chain of events that would someday change the landscape of the entire world? And who would have thought that your prayers would ultimately affect so many people? Who would have thought that financial gift to a ministry could reach around the world and help someone you'll never meet? Who would have thought your almost insignificant sacrifice would accomplish so much? Only the fulfillment of lifetime will tell the entire story. You may wonder at times if your work for God is nothing more than a sneeze. You may question if it's even if it's significant, and what will it lead to, what will come of it, who will be affected, or how many will follow. And then here's the other thing: is can you even bear the suggestion that your actions done today may never, ever manifest in an action or a culmination of motion, a sequence that pays off in this lifetime but pays off in another lifetime? So I'm suggesting that your lifetime may not provide the answer to that question, but your influence in somebody's life may reach far beyond your years and may pay off in another generation. So hopefully that means something to you. We are the Ramises. By the way, this is Lucas, and this is Leah. This is my wife Kamei, and my name is Patrick. Yes, Lucas is contributing something to the world. But we hope you enjoyed this devotional. This is Leah. Hi, Leah. So, and we are big Star Wars fans. If you guys haven't noticed yet, but if you guys were interested, here's the book. It's Because a Little Bug Went to Chew. It is by Rosetta Stone, but that's actually Dr. Seuss. So,
have a great day.
have a great day, everybody.